Hello, Sunny. Hello, hello, hello. I'm prepping some things to do some airbrushing in a bit. I've got to prime another's models up in a bit. So, okay, so we've got some grey, we've got some black, and good to go. Back in there. Got here. Yo, Ruben. You're on the way back home now. Going to sell your Xbox Series S for a PS4 because Xbox has screwed me over too many times. I understand. I get you. I get you. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm going to be right back. All right, I am back. I'm doing very good, thank you, Sunny. I am doing very well, thank you. Like, I'm tired of not being able to play Game Pass Plus. PlayStation has better free games and demos than whatever you want to call Xbox. Yeah, Sunny has a PS4. Sunny has a PS4. I believe Day has a PS4, or Day. Let me just move this over a little bit. There we go. Plus the sound when it says press PS button on your controller is so yeah, the PlayStation 1 is definitely better. Sonny's got 1/3 of a PS4. Yeah, because you've just got the controller, haven't you? Because you share it with your brothers, right? Alright guys, so when this model has finished and I've managed to get off all the supports, I will be nipping off for a little bit. I'll keep the stream running because obviously I'm going to be starting a brand new print straight after this. So I will get that print up and running, but I will leave you guys for probably about 10-15 minutes because I'll need to go prime the models that my mother wants. All right, and yeah, so she wants to start painting them this weekend, and obviously I won't be doing 3D printing tomorrow because I'll be at the flat and I'll be streaming Minecraft. So yeah. There will be different things going on. You he ate the 2 and the 3. Where's my water? For some reason I'm feeling a little bit dizzy today. I don't know why. That is a weird branch. Very, very wobbly when it catches it. Must have had a mid-game hunger crave. It was fun to eat it. Yeah, I'm hoping. Hang on a minute. Let me get the parts for a minute. I'm hoping that this cheap little airbrush will work good enough for the priming. So I'm hoping it will work. Sonny hasn't eaten the controller yet. You've just eaten the other one and the actual PS4 itself. Yeah, I'm hoping this cheap airbrush does the trick for the priming. And yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a PS4 and maybe some games that I might really like from CEX. Just be careful when purchasing from CEX, alright? Because they tend to be on the expensive side, especially for second-hand games. So you might be better off trying to get games like privately. Hello, Anne. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Anne? Good to see you, my dear. Thank you very, very much for stopping in. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. Appreciate you all. But we will be running for several hours now, even though I will be just nipping off for like 15 minutes or so while I prime the models downstairs in the garage. Well, I don't know, I might be able to. Thank you very much, Sonny. I appreciate you. Yeah, I might be able to get away with it in here. I just don't know. I might be able to. I might be able to get away with it. Right, guys. Sorry, I am back. I've just got to nip down again in a second. Let me just have a look. Hello, Theory. Welcome, dude. Welcome, welcome. I'd stick away from the cables though. They're too wiggly. Also, I'm going to order the PC from CEX. I know it's probably bad, but I can't be bothered to go to the nearest store. It's still hot. Yep. No, I get you. I get you. Daniel, anything you don't rage on. Fortnite, if you will download it. By the way, guys, I am going to be. Hang on, let me just zoom out real fast. Here is the selection of items that I'm going to be priming. You've seen pretty much all of them, except for the plinths. But I printed all of those except for the plinths. The plinths are something that Mum picked up years ago. But all of those are going to get primed here. I did start doing a cathedral, but it's just too small, so I stopped it mid-print. But it is going to get sorted out afterwards.
You're going to do that on there?
I'm going to do it on the box, remember? What were you suggesting?
Oh, you need another version. You want them to do it?
That one. Well, that works perfectly, doesn't it?
See?
Yeah.
Then, this way.
Could let me do this look. Pop that in like so. Do this bit. Goes in underneath there like so. And slots in.
Yeah.
Good to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, ideal. So then, I want this one, don't I?
You want that one for the tray, didn't you?
For the one?
Or that, when you're done, you can just stand them on top of here.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been easier. Oh, it depends how high you want it.
Oh, I'll just come down to the other one.
Put the bag over it.
I'll do that. It doesn't need to cover all of it because the box is going to cover it. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And then that can go in around like so.
And
Yeah.
If you want something, is that balanced? Yeah. You want to put something on the top, and then as they're done, you stand them on the top.
Yeah.
What you put on the top.
Well, we don't want anything weighty, so I could just do this. There you go. They're not going to stick to this.
Oh. Captain Muffin looks smooth.
What? It doesn't matter, look.
It does to me.
No, it doesn't. You're not the one doing it.
I know, but it's still got to look.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No worries, Sonny. Catch you later, bud.
You still should.
Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah. Um. Well, it's gonna filter out through the windows anyway. No, well, you're not. It'll be gone long before that. Not into Fortnite or Roblox. They're too like corporate. Like Roblox, as mentioned by me yesterday, is full of PDF files, and Fortnite is full of too many skins that you have to pay for. Yes. And no worries, Sonny. I will catch you later, bud. We'll catch you later. All right. How long have we got on this print? 15 minutes. 7 minutes. We've got 7 minutes on the print, guys. But that is now very, very sturdy because it's joined now, thankfully. Very, very cool print so far. Very, very nice. It will definitely be a change. I used to have a PlayStation 4, but I sold it because I didn't use it much. But this time I'll have to use it when I don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation to choose from. Yes, completely agree. Completely agree. Cool. I am feeling really, really dizzy all of a sudden, and I don't know why. I'm feeling really, really dizzy. Oh. It could be the heat. Let's hope the console sells for decent. Yeah, I mean, if it sells decently, that's awesome. Ooh, my gloves. Be right back. I need my gloves. Hello, Henry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In fact, I'll tell my Aunt Pam, take it down CEX and trade it for the PlayStation, and then ask you to get some games. Best is 1 terabyte because then you can download many games and not have to worry about the space. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yes, so this print is going to be finishing up soon, guys. So what I'm going to do while I'm waiting for that to finish is I'm going to start priming. I'm going to start priming the other miniatures. Henry is crazy though. Henry is insane. Oh, I really don't know why I'm really dizzy all of a sudden. It's a horrible feeling. Holy smokes. Very, very dizzy. I need more water. Maybe I need something again as well. But who knows? All right. I'm going to move the camera in a second. And you'll see what I'm doing in a moment. Oh, wow, I am so busy, it's crazy. That is really, really mental. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on, guys, but that dizzy spell does not feel fun. That should not be letting out air like that. That should not be letting air out like that. So I mean, I don't really want to use that, if I'm honest. So I might have to get my other airbrush, my really good one, and test that. It's absolutely baking in here. What is going on? All right. Here is my premium airbrush, guys. This is by Gallery. It's the Mobius O2. Very, very good airbrush, or at least I've heard. Wow, the print's done. The print is done, guys. All right. I've got that airbrush out and ready to go. Let's see. Yeah, I really didn't want to open this now, but I'm going to have to do it. So let's move you guys. And I have so much stuff, so bear with me. All right. So I'm just going to sit down while I do this. Make myself some space. Try and show this to you live on stream. So those are obviously spare washers and stuff, so it helps keep your airbrush sealed while you're using. And this is, well, a beautiful airbrush. This is a dual action Gallery Mobius 0.2. Oh, that feels super, super smooth. Holy smokes. All right, that is much better. So because it's got dual action, it doesn't actually allow air to be freely pushing out, which is really, really good. And yeah, hopefully this will be very, very smooth. So I am going to plug my professional airbrush into the really, really good compressor as well. So before we do anything, let's just pop that back in the box. Put that to one side, guys. And then we will unbox the compressor as well. And of course, here, here we have the cleaning pot as well, which we will use. That'll help us get everything out. You need somewhere to pour the excess paint. do need to put water in this as well. So let's go and do that before we do anything else. All right, so that's putting water in there purely just so that we can, you know, get rid of the excess, and that will allow us to clean out the airbrush as we need to. And this is the big boy compressor. I'll definitely need to learn how to use this because I have not used it before. And with this compressor, guys, we get two airbrush hoses because this specific compressor allows us to actually run two airbrushes at the same time. So we are going to learn as we go with this one. This is very, very heavy. I might have to just turn it upside down and lift the box that way. So this is one crazy bit of kit. 100% crazy. Put the handle there. Put the phone back in the box. We have the poly bag so it keeps it protected. So when we're doing primer, as far as I understand, you need to have the PSI somewhere between 25 to 30, which allows the paint to actually escape decently. So, perfect. Right, this turns around. We've got to have one of these on for sure, because this is what allows us to allow pressure to escape when needed. Might go in here. I think it does. Now just give us a second, guys. I think it goes in there. I could be wrong. Does it go over here? No, definitely doesn't go there. The quick start guide will definitely help with this. Just bear with me, guys, because I can't see the chat at the moment. So you'll have to forgive me for not looking. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. Yeah. So one of these has to go onto. Where is it? What have we got here? I don't know what that is. What is that? I mean, there is nothing there that I see, unless it goes to this, right? All right. So that goes on there. Yeah. So yeah, that is where that is supposed to go. That is the water filter. That goes on here like so. There's my airbrush. The airbrush attaches to what exactly? Does it actually just attach like that can't be right. That does not look right to me. That does not look right. I think this comes off. Yeah, see that goes on like so. So yeah, we've got our so then we just do that. Perfect. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is going well, guys. I'm not rushing this at all because I've spent a lot of money on this airbrush, so I want to take my time. I should have learnt this before doing this on stream, to be honest with you. What I might do is I might set you guys up with the next print. So just bear with me. And obviously take this one off. And then I can work on that one afterwards. That one comes straight off. Perfect. That's better. All right. Let's get you guys set up on the by the printer here. I will sort this out afterwards, guys. And no problem, Ruben. Yeah. Let's have a look here. Yeah. So I'm going to set you up with this, guys. I'm going to set the printer with the next print. You guys can get the ASMR with that while I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Not that. I'm actually doing a monster today. That is not what I typed. There we go. 7. So this is a 5-hour print, guys. This is a 5-hour print. All right. Just see if it's going here. All right, the next print is being sliced, guys. So you should be able to just enjoy in a moment. Make sure you're set up there. And I will work out the airbrush while that is doing its bit. But yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I was hoping to be able to just go straight into this, but yeah, it's a learning curve, learning process, and I want to make sure I do it right. So yeah, I definitely don't want to break this hairbrush. All right. All right. The printer is doing its thing, guys. It's just making sure that the file isn't corrupted and it's not going to, you know, yeah, there there is a valve underneath which needs apparently sealing, but I don't know what to put there. I really don't know what to put there. So I'm going to hold off on that for a second. It is showing something that goes there, but I just don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. So I'm hoping that everything that I have connected is the way it should be. So let's get the cleaning pot here ready to go as well. Untangle the cables. Get this all working properly. Make sure that this is ready. Put that there like so. Move the box, move the additional cable. Pop that there so we don't lose it. More parts here that I don't want to lose. Once I'm going, guys, once I'm able to actually start going and I understand specifically how this works, I will show you guys what I'm doing airbrush wise. But again, I just want to take my time, make sure I'm doing this right. I want to take the supports off of this witch's house as well. So I'll show you the witch's house in a minute as well. I might have to cut that because that is very, very delicate. Right, that's come off nicely, and that's come off nicely, perfect. These supports are not that bad, they're actually pretty decent. Pretty darn good. There's a few bits that need cleaning up before I paint them, but not too much. Now the rest of these trees should come off nicely. Right, they're all off. Let me just show you guys the witch's house. It's come out so good. Obviously you see the layer lines underneath, but no one's going to be looking at that because, you know, it's hidden. But I think it's come out very, very, very well. Love it. Such a great print. All right, now I'm going to figure out this airbrush, guys. And yeah, just bear with me for a second, please. We'll switch this on. Trying to turn this down. Right, there we go. All right. All right, perfect. I think know now already. I think I have pretty good understanding. All right, let's get the primer on or in. Actually, do I have a cup for this? I think I'm going to need a mixing cup. All right, bear with me again, guys. A little bit unprepared for that, wasn't I? There we go, that's these brushes. I want a mixing pot. All right, 1 second, guys, 1 second. All right, guys, we have a very, very cute mixing pot. Check this out. It's like a little Mexican house, Mexican hat type thing. How cool is that? That's what I'm going to use for my mixing pot. All right. Just to show you guys what I'm going to be doing with this, I'm going to be mixing in thinners. So I'm going to put in 3 drops of this. 1, 2, 3. Is that even enough? Probably 5 actually. Or 5. Maybe even 6. All right, so 6 of those, and then I want thinner or airbrush flow improver. Maybe that. Or thinning medium. Yeah, thinning medium will do it. So we want 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Hopefully that will work properly. And then what we do is we take a brush, and rather than putting the bristle side in, we use the handle. So we literally just do with the handle and mix it up like this. And then it should, is that, and then we test on the side to see if it actually works. Might want a little bit more, maybe. I don't know actually. That's actually fine, never mind. Yeah, that's okay. So we just mix it up like that, guys, and then afterwards we we just literally pop it in the airbrush. So let's turn you guys around, see if you can see what I'm actually doing. Let's zoom you in a bit. All right. So what we do now, move the support bits, don't want to be on those. So we take the airbrush, I don't know if you guys can see. In fact, let me turn this around and do and make sure that the screen is in the place where I need it. Turn it around. There we go. So obviously we just pour that in the pot. Should be good. sure it's not going everywhere. And then we'll just pop that down. And we'll just test it on a little bit like this. Bit watery, isn't it? That's a bit watery. We need more paint. Let's grab a little bit more paint. Yo, Thompson, how you doing, bud? Welcome. Yeah. All right, we're actually going to need a lot more paint, it seems, because it goes very, very quickly. Holy smokes, it goes quick. Yeah. All right. So let's go 1, 2. And get our medium. Here's our brush. We'll mix that back up. It does go very, very quickly, so we're going to need a lot more product to go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, you're good, buddy. You're good, Thompson. Don't worry, buddy. Do not worry. This seems still a little bit too watery. I'm wondering if this paint is actually good to go by itself, because it does seem like it holds well. But we'll see. I should be doing this on a mat really, because where's the cap? Where did I put the cap? I don't know where I put the cap, guys. The cap would be useful right now. Where did I put that? Because it means that I won't spill the paint. Don't know where I put that. I'll have to come back to it. All right. I hope you guys can see this. This seems to be going on better. So when you're doing this, guys, you need to, usually you need to be wearing a mask. So, whew, very, very hot. Oh. Should be wearing a mask really for this. I'm just doing very, very thin coats because I don't want to cover up the detail. But the paint, it takes, you know, a a lot of paint to actually get through this. It is easier with a rattle can, but it works out cheaper in the long run when you're doing this with an airbrush, trust me. I think the paint is done. But yeah, you don't get much. The only problem with it, with using a small cup like this, is the fact that you don't get as much paint in there. So I'm thinking perhaps I might need to use a bigger cup, which might come in handy, and I can actually nab one from my other airbrush, so I'm going to see whether or not it fits, and if it does, that will be ideal. If it does fit, that will actually be really, really nice. And it doesn't fit, so we are stuck with this cup. That's fine. We just have to do multiple passes on each model, which kind of sucks, but we just got to deal with it, guys. It is such a good airbrush. Alright. But yeah, we're going to have to go with a much higher volume of paint. And in all honesty, that paint will actually do itself. That paint should just be good enough by itself, which I am pleased about, because mixing it is kind of annoying. It means we don't need to keep using the mixer for now. We can just fill this bad boy. And it should, in theory, be okay. All right. But so far, so good, guys. Yeah, don't do this at home, guys. Not in a very small area. You need a large area for this. Very, very well ventilated. Or at least wear a mask. How did that come up like that? I look tired. I am very tired, mate. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so. Alright. And now. Let's do the next one. In fact, I'm going to just do it like this for now. Just because it's easier for me. And right now this is far too low, so why didn't I just do this the first time? I am loving the airbrush. I've never done airbrushing before, so you can probably tell that. But it's so cool. Quite a large model, so and I am using a small nozzle, which is why I'm not getting too much ground covered at one point. Idea. I have an idea. Pop that over the top. Very, very accurate, this airbrush. Very, very fun to use. The only thing obviously I'm not used to using is the fact that you have to be, well, patient with it, you know? I'm used to rattle cans where you just go straight on with it and, 5 minutes you're done. It is a lot more work with an airbrush. But you are getting thinner coats with one. And because you're getting thinner coats, it's not going to cover the details up so much. Which is a really, really huge benefit, especially when you're doing multiple layers. Am I blocking the view? Probably blocking the view on there. I do believe though the hardest part of airbrushing is the cleanup. Because while you don't have to take it apart all the time, you do have to very well maintain it. We need more again. Holy smokes, it's using up a lot of paint. These are a lot harder to get primed than I thought. We run out of paint very, very quickly if we keep doing this. Holy smokes. doing the best here. I'm not going to be too crazy on the bottom there. A lot of that's going to be covered. That's another one done. Good enough. I can. Yeah, I know. I've got to get this done though because I'm not going to get a chance to do this tomorrow. Don't worry about me, bud. I'll be all right. Don't worry. third one. And there's the cat. Look, I found the cat. Hello, Jesse. Welcome. Welcome. These are not for tabletop games. No, these are printed for a project that my mother is doing. And I have a bunch of them here. You're starting to see the ones that I've done here. So I've got a little teapot, little fairy teapot with a leaf top on them. Very, very cool. I've got a glimmer cap house. So this is for a garden project that my mother's doing. She wants to build a whimsical village. There's a waffle ice cream house. So quite cool. A few bits on there that need doing actually. And there. The next one I am doing is like this. So my mother wanted a clock tower, but I couldn't find one that was whimsical. So I got her a time statue instead, or made her one. Sorry. So I'm just priming these up for her, and she's going to paint them. Here, you get easier time doing what I need to do. I'm just getting these primed up for my mother because she wants to paint them up herself. So I'm just getting them primed for her. And then once they're all primed, I shall take them down, she will paint them up. And then I will come back and my full attention will be with you guys then, alright? So I'm sorry I'm not chatting too much at the moment. But I want to get this done and then I can get out of all the fumes, you know? Fumes are so dangerous. By the way, guys, just so you're aware, I'm using a Gallery Mobius 0.2. So for priming, I probably should be using a 0.3, but I just can't be bothered to change the nozzle at the moment. And this is my first experience using an airbrush, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, lesson learned, definitely need a bigger nozzle for priming. done. I'll bet it'll look amazing. I really like the teapot. It reminds me of some fairy houses I've seen. Yeah, I mean, they're all very, very fascinating, to be honest. I do like it. Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much, Jesse. We'll catch you later, hopefully. But I will be back. that one's a little bit quicker. Let's do plinths. This paint goes so quick, it's unreal. So quick. Thank goodness for that. Holy smokes. Alright. Let's just shoot this in here. Top. An airbrush cleaner. Brush. Here for the brush. Block, so we need to definitely need to clean that out. Be careful. It is. Give me a second, guys. Track on again, I don't want to lose it. BRB. Alright, I will pop you guys back on the print real fast. Back, zoom in. some cleaning tools is what I need. We'll do one more clean through. Where's the brush? Where's the brush? There you are. Right, there's my cloth. Here we are. Wipe this free, or clean, sorry. Get all that paint off. But it's clean. Ton of water built up in there, so we need to get rid of that. So let's switch this off now. Oh, not very long. And Right. I think we are good to go. We can pack this up now. All right, I call that a success. Learning curve, but a success. Okay, all right. Turn this. Paint build up. Okay. All right, airbrush is going away, at least for a minute, because I won't need to use it until later on. But I doubt it'll be too late for me to airbrush again tonight, so I will do that later. Or sorry, tomorrow. This one can get cleaned up. This needs, I need the knife for that. Where's the knife? There's the knife. Can go there. This can go away. This can go away. We're almost out of primer. Holy smokes. Or at least the black primer. Almost out of it, guys. Holy. Put this one, yes. Away. All right. That can get back on the top there. Well, at least we know how to use this thing now. And I can just pop this. I can pop this back in the box actually. Don't need that plugged in for the time being. This can get cleaned up as well. Where's that other cable bit? There we go. Pack the cable up now. Let that cool down. Have a look here for a second. All right, guys. I will be back in a minute. I've just got to take these miniatures down, and then I can give them the mother. tray underneath them. Right, we're back in a moment, guys. All right, I am back for a minute, guys. I'm so sorry. This isn't failed, is it? Oh, thank goodness for that. I thought it failed for a minute. I wasn't sure about the layout of the print, man. I thought it was going to fail for a second. Holy smokes! All right. All right, guys. Pop that in there. I can pop the cables in the box as well, because that will keep them safe. Pop those in there. Pop my gloves in, and I am, well, good to go. Those are all safe. I'm going to keep that box. That one can go on top. Success. Great success. This can get packed away. This airbrush can go back in here. I'll use that for something else. I did think that I could use this cheap airbrush to actually dust clean my PC from now on, so I'm going to do that instead. Or at least have that as what it's going to be used for. Alright. Just so you're aware, guys, I am actually printing off a Wendigo. And those of you that don't know what a Wendigo is, it is basically a forest creature, quite a large one, and it's a spiritual creature that actually protects the forests. Those of you who are Warhammer fans will probably recognize it from the Warhammer Total War game, with the Warhammer version of Baba Yaga. And yeah. So that's what I'm printing off at the moment. And I shall be probably painting that either Sunday or Monday. I've got more items that I need to print off from Mother on Sunday, because she wants some more bits and pieces done for her garden. So that's going to be awesome. Honestly, guys, she's commissioning me to do so much. I've already done quite a few prints off for her this week, but it's given me a great opportunity to actually learn several things. I've learned how to use my printer, I've learned how to basically airbrush, clean the airbrush, all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, it's allowed me to learn quite a bit. So I am very, very happy with that. Alright, let me just get rid of this lot a minute, guys. Actually, that needs to go in my airbrush box because it needs to get clean. So that can go back like so, that can go down. You want to do one of these in there. That would actually help, wouldn't it? That would keep that a little bit more sturdier. A little bit more sturdy, sorry. This can go, this can go, this can go, this can go. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I am so sorry. I know I've been away for quite some time, but things needed to happen. I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, things needed to happen. And I had some things I needed to take care of. But I thank you for your patience, guys. I'm just clearing some space now. So that I can do this again when I'm ready to go. Right, we go here. In fact, that can just go in that box there. The washers can go in there. Sorry guys, I'm still cleaning up after all the airbrushing I did earlier. And I will get round to making my own models at some point soon. Or should I say designing my own models and then printing them up. All right, how are we looking on time? Because we've got quite a bit of this print to do, don't we? All right, so we have another 5 hours, 47 minutes. So it's going to be a late one tonight as far as this print goes. This is going to be a very, very long print. Holy smokes. And I think because it's going to be so long, I think I will end the stream here. And I will post the final picture of this when it's all done. I will post it tomorrow. As I said, it's going to be a late one. By the time this is finished, it's probably not going to be finished until about 11 o'clock tonight. So I will end the stream here, guys. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for everyone that has been sticking around. And I'm sorry I've been away for so much of the time today's stream. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Much love. And I will catch you tomorrow about 11 or 12 p.m. UK time. I'll be streaming Minecraft tomorrow. So I will catch everyone tomorrow. And yeah, hope you'll have a good evening. Take it easy, guys. Much love, much love.